Okay, so what we're doing today, again, our learning objectives are I can solve decimal addition and subtraction problems, and then I can solve word problems by finding key words, have a positive attitude, and always be kind. Okay, give me thumbs up, sideways, or down. How you feel up to. How do you ask the question yet? How do you know? Okay, thumbs up, sideways, or down. How you feel about adding, subtracting decimals. Okay, good. Like honesty, thank you. You don't have to be like everyone else. Perfect. So it is something. It is a review from last year. So if you've seen this before, it's supposed to be a review. Okay. We're going to go through some of those things. All right. Okay. First thing on your guided notes. Who wants to read that first bullet point in the middle up top? Sean.
Line up the decimal.
Good. Lining up the decimal points is the most important thing with solving with decimals. The second one. Nathan.
Add placeholders zeros to the right of any number as needed.
Perfect. If you don't know what that means, we're going to talk about it in a second. And the third one, Ben. Good. And the last one.
Bring down the decimal.
Good. Bring down the decimal point. That is how we solve it. It is there to help you. Okay, first problem. We have 15 and 900ths. And who wants to read the second number? Jay?
0 and 741,000.
Perfect. Nice job. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I would start. I'm going to write the first number on top. You're going to follow along with me. It is on the top left under example number 1. I'm writing 15 and 0 or 15 and 900. All right. What I would do, my suggestion is the next number, the 741,000, put the decimal point right below the decimal point so they're lined up already. Then you can fill in the numbers. So on the left side, my 1 spot, I'm putting a 0. Decimals are lined up, 741. I'm adding. Okay. What step do I want to add here? Ben? Put a what?
A 0.
Perfect. Yeah, putting a 0 here. Does that change the value of 15 and 900ths? No, it does not. Okay. A 0 at the end of the number changes the value. Does this, if I have 15 and 900ths, if I add a 0 like this, does that change the value of the number?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, but if it's at the end, it does not change the value. Okay. I think the third step on your thing was just to solve it like normal. 0 plus 1 altogether is 1. 9 plus 4 is
13.
Put the 3 here. Carry my 1. 7 plus 1. 8. 5 plus 0.
5.
And we just have a 1. Okay, and bring our decimal point straight down. So what is our answer? Beckham.
15 and 841.
Perfect. Nice job reading that correctly. All right. Does this answer make sense? And when I say that, do you understand what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean? By when I say, does this answer make sense? Ian, right?
You're not even adding.
Exactly. Estimate. This number is close to what whole number? Nathan.
0?
This whole number right here is close to what whole number?
15.
It's close to 15. This is close to what whole number? 1, right? 15 plus 1 is 16. Is this number close to 16?
Yes.
Yes. If it's not, it's probably your decimal point is not in the right spot. That's an easy way to check if your decimal point is in the right spot. We good with that?
Yeah.
All right. That is just a straight problem. Let's go ahead and look at a word problem now.
Completed in 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge, the longest suspension bridge in the world for 27 years. One of the modern wonders of the world, the Golden Gate Bridge is a favorite attraction for visitors to San Francisco.
Okay, this is under example number 1, word problem here. It says use the diagram up here. So together the side spans add 0 and 686 thousandths kilometers to the suspended portion of the bridge. What is the length of the suspended portion of the bridge? When reading this word problem, what is your key word to figure out the operation you are doing? Jay.
What is portion?
Oh, look on here. Okay, I don't have it. The screen doesn't allow all of it. Ian? Together. Perfect. Yep. Nathan, what else? Add. Okay. So the main span is 1 and 28 hundredths kilometers, and we are adding what to find the suspended portion of this bridge? What are we going to be adding? Nathan?
0.686.
So how do we read that number?
0 and 686 thousandths.
Perfect. Nice job. So the main span is 1 and 28 hundredths, here to here. Then the additional part is here and here. Okay? And that is the 0 and 686 kilometers. So go ahead and solve that problem under example number 1. All right. Jay, what do you get?
I got 0 and 594 thousand.
0 and 594 thousandths. Okay, what do we think? We're not say, just read it sideways. Okay, Drew, why do you disagree? Maybe what did he do? You know? Subtract it. Did you subtract? Okay, remember our key words. Together, and we add. Okay, we have this span right here is 1 and 28 kilometers, 28 hundredths kilometers. We are adding this portion and this portion, which is this amount together. Okay, so we need to add this here. Let's go and add this together. 0 plus 6 is?
6.
8 plus 8?
16.
Here's my 1. This is? 1. Bring my decimal point down. So what is that answer? Sean?
1 and 966.
Perfect. Nice job at reading that. Jay, does that make sense? Okay, are we good with that? Awesome. Nice job. Let's figure this out. Okay, we're going to go to next. Let's see. This is on the top right of your guided notes. Okay. You're done? All right, perfect. Okay, so now we're doing a subtraction problem. Does anything change with adding and subtracting when setting it up? Shake your head yes or no. No, nothing changes. Okay. I'm gonna go right over here. We have 22 and 7/10 minus. I'm gonna put my decimal point in right away, so I know that they're lined up. Okay. We're lined up. What's the next step? Jump. We're going to add that 0. This is extremely important now that we are subtracting. If you don't add the 0 when you're adding, I don't really care, as long as you get to the correct answer. But with subtraction, you're going to want to add the zeros. Okay. All right. Brush off some dust from subtraction, maybe, from borrowing. Has it been a while? Or were you doing it in Success Maker? Okay, 0 minus 3. Ben, what am I going to do?
Take 1 from 7.
Good. Take from 7. This becomes a 6. This now becomes 10. Right? So 10 minus 3 is what, Ben? 7. Next. Ethan? 6 minus 5 is 1. Okay?
2 minus 1 is 1.
Good. And 2 minus, there's nothing there. We can add a 0 if we want. That does not change value either. That's 2. Bring my decimal point straight down. Now, again, ask this. You're gonna get tired of me saying this. Does this answer make sense? Right? Roughly, we estimate 22 and 7/10 is roughly 23. 1 and 53/100 is roughly 2. 24 or 23 minus 2 is 21. We are in the right area. If we've got an answer of 2.117, does this answer make sense? No. Does 211 and 7/10. Does that answer make sense?
No.
It's an easy way with decimals to see if your answer makes sense. Okay. All right. You guys are doing an awesome job. I appreciate your participation. And here we go. All right. I guess that was it. I'll tell you, there's some really weird, but sometimes kind of funny animations that go with this. Really cool, guys. You'll see one here in a minute. Okay, but question reads, or does anyone want to read it for me? Awesome, appreciate it. Nathan, go ahead.
The 10-second barrier in the 100-meter dash was first broken in the 1968 Olympics when the winning time was 9.95 seconds.
Can I stop you? 9.95. How do we read that? Good.
9 and 95 hundredths.
Good. Nice show. Go ahead, keep reading.
The gym teacher ran the 100-meter dash in 14.7 seconds. How much faster was the 1968 Olympic time than the gym teacher's time?
Great. Okay, word problem. What is our key words here to figure out what operation? Sean.
How much faster?
How much faster? That is going to be your key word to figure out. What operation? And that means how much faster would be, okay? Subtraction. Perfect. Okay. What number is going to go first then? This is important because does order matter in subtraction?
Yes.
Yes, it does. So Drew, what's going to go first?
14 7/10.
Good. 14 7/10 goes first, and we're going to subtract how much faster was that person. So we take our longer time and we subtract our faster time. I'm going to put my decimal point first. 9 goes in the 1 spot, 9 goes in the 10 spot, 5 goes in the 100 spot. Your next step should be to do what? Good, you're going to add in 0. I meant Noah. I meant phone, but I said that then. Okay, so now, Noah, what would we do next?
We would take away 1 from 7.
Good. Awesome, we're going to take away 1 here, that becomes a 6. 10 minus 5 is, altogether?
5.
5. All right, next step. What do we got here, Nathan?
Because you can't subtract 9 from 6, you go to the 4,
Sure.
and then you take away a 10, which becomes 3, and the 6 becomes 16.
Good. No, if you need to go get a drink of water, you can. Okay, and then if you don't, you're good. Okay. 16 minus 9 is altogether?
7.
7. Okay, and then 3 minus 9. Sean? Perfect. 13 minus 9 altogether?
4.
Bring decimal point straight down. Okay, and this answer would be seconds. All right, does our answer make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, right. The fastest time is 15 seconds rounded to a whole number, or the slower time is 15. The faster time is 10 seconds. 15 minus 10 is 5. Our answer is close to 5. All right. Good? Great. Next. Nathan, question.
It's just a random question, but are we going to do Eureka this year?
Eureka, we don't use Eureka Math. Like, we don't use the program Eureka Math. But if whatever you used, like, to help solve problems it's fine.
Little decimal, what's your point?
My favorite guy.
Determine place values, point. Align place values, point. Place values in their proper place. Yeah, you, in your teeny tiny space. My teeny tiny friend, I get the point. The decimal, yeah, the decimal point.
If I could be anyone, it would be that guy.
I was like,
He's just so chill and cool. All right, on the back side of your guided notes, you have part 3. There's the 4. There's 4 of them on there. Go ahead and work through those problems. And we'll go over the answers here in a minute. Online learners, go ahead and pause, solve at this time. All right, A, 2 and 57 hundredths plus 7 and 706 thousandths. What did you get for an answer again?
I got 10 and 224.
Do we agree with this? Thumbs up. Okay, awesome. Nice job. And B, what do we get for B group? 1 and 444 thousandths. So
0.
oh, 0 and 444,000. Like this. You agree? Great. And C, what do we get for C gradient? 184. You agree? Awesome. Nice job. Okay. Questions on that? Good to go? All right. Do we feel maybe a little better going over this? I know some of you read your sideways, a little unsure. Hopefully you feel a little better about this now. And what I want you to do is your homework expectations paper. I want you to have this out in front of you. Homework expectations. Number your problem. Circle your final answer. One line between each problem, and then write on your blue lines. So what this means is your homework is in Math Excel online. You need to show your work in a notebook. You will not get credit for your homework if you just answered 5 math problems in Math Excel and I do not see any work. Does that make sense? Okay? When you come into class tomorrow, I'm going to ask to see your notebooks for your work. Because what could you do? Think about it. What could you do? Great. Yeah, you can look at the answer device, you can type it into a calculator. Does that do you any good? No. I need to see your work and how to do it. You'll get calculators this year. You're going to use them, but not right now. This has to be done without a calculator. Okay? So, kind of that's how it's set up. Make sure this file label it at the top, label it as 7-1 adding subtracting test. Follow that. Again, those questions helps in Math Excel. Play around with that tonight. It's your first time, so that might be helpful. If you don't know how to answer one, you keep getting it wrong, just get unlimited attempts on your homework. Just start, and you can go over it tomorrow in class. The homework needs to be attempted tonight, so that means you need to start your homework and complete it. The only reason you don't complete it is if you do not understand something. Okay? It's not taken for a grade until Sunday. So it needs to be done for a grade by Sunday at 11 p.m. Are we following that? Okay? Do the homework tonight, do the best that you can. If you don't know how to do question number 3, I should see in your notebook tomorrow 3 attempts and a star by it because you did not get it correct. Go to the back. This is an example of what your homework will look like. Attempt 1, attempt 2. First off, the lesson is 1-3. They've named the lesson. You're going to name your 7-1 adding subtracting decimal. Then you have question number 1. Do you think they got question number 1 right on their first try? Question number 1. It's 47 times 15. You got it right? Yeah, they got it right because they only attempted it 1 time. Simple answer. Okay. Question number 2. 504 divided by 3. Do you think they got that question right on the first attempt? No. Okay? Because they went over to attempt number 2. You think they got attempt number 2 correct? Yes, they did. Okay? Question number 3. They did not get attempt number 1, 2, or 3 correct. So they put a question mark on it. An easy way for me to walk by your notebook tomorrow and see how we are doing.
So our homework is like this.
Yep. Homework will look like that. Okay? Alright. Any questions?
What are the A's?
A1 is attempt number 1. Okay, so if you get it right, you just move on to question number 2. If you get it wrong, you move over to attempt number 2. Same line with question number 2. Alright, what I want you to do for the remainder of class, I want you to get logged on to Math Excel. Make sure you can find the homework. Okay? Make sure your homework is done in a math notebook that stays consistent. Always going to be done in that notebook.